19th, 2019, Saturday. Going Pavement to Singletrack, going to Marsh Creek State Park. Another deer crossing. Just like two of them. Pretty crowded today. It's about 64 degrees right now, 11 a.m. It rained last night, so see how muddy the single track is. But this is, I have time for a ride today, being the weekend. It's not just like a, you know, a 8 to 10 mile road ride after work. Proper ride. So I got a Verizon Fios now, and I can upload a pretty much a 20-minute video in about a minute. I had DSL would take about 10 hours, full HD video. Section then. This one, Pavement to Singletrack, I think. Just get through this. The nice thing about Marsh Creek is I can just, it's like 3 miles from my house, whereas like Coventry Woods is like 11 or 12, and got to take like some major highway to get there, so it's pretty much impossible to bike there, unsafe and nearly impossible. But at least with Marsh Creek, I can just get on my bike and ride there. This path takes me right up to the trailhead. New construction on the right. To be out. It did rain last night, unfortunately, so it might be a little muddy, but we'll see. So I'm gonna start getting on the gravel here. That's what this bike was made for too. What I'm riding on right now, this kind of stony gravel. This is where the bike really performs. You get on a hybrid, you couldn't really handle this. Couldn't go nearly as fast. Not really speeding. And again, as Two Little Warriors said, the Krampus isn't necessarily a rocket ship of a bike. Recommend you check out his channel. He hasn't uploaded much lately, though. I'm kind of disappointed. I like seeing that Thunder Bay Trail Wilderness area. hopefully he'll upload some more. So if Two-Wheel Warrior, if you're watching, I'd like to see some more videos. Pipeline going through here. A lot of pipeline in this area. They go all the way to Texas. There's like these refineries in like Marcus Hook, Boothwyn, Delaware County. So like they refine all the stuff and then they send it out to like Texas. This goes all the way from like southeastern PA to somewhere in Texas, from what I understand. Maybe there's some other areas too. But this is only about 25 miles from the refinery, and then it's like probably another 1,500 miles to Texas. So it's a lot of pipe they got to put in. Hopefully we're still recording. I rode like 4 times this week. I rode Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, and then again today, Saturday, so that'll be 4 rides total. And I did a ride very similar to this on Tuesday, but I just didn't film it. I don't film them all, and there will be some other types of videos too. Like I said, in June I'll start posting the removal extraction and stuff, but there's nothing around like that right now, so can't put any of that material up. I'm sure all my dedicated subscribers know that already. But if you're new and you got here from watching one of the Wasp videos, hang in there. Another 2.5 months. Hope to start putting some more of those up. Turn right up here. It'll take us to the trailhead. I did the bonus loop last time. I might just go straight up the fire road and then to the trail that takes you to the boat launch. That's probably what I'll do. And if it's too muddy, I'll just have to stick to the road. I always try to have a backup plan in mind, but we'll see how this goes. Just had to shift down one. I'm in like the number 6 gear out of 10. Just past the middle. 4 from 10 and 6 from 1. 11 is the smallest tooth and 36 is the biggest tooth, and it's a 34 tooth up front. Single 34 tooth chainring in the front, 1x10 drivetrain, which I'm happy with. Less traffic than 5 o'clock on a weeknight when I'm normally going up this hill. If you see that yellow arrow, there's 2 yellow arrows, but the yellow arrow to the left, we're going to turn left, and that takes us into Marsh Creek Trail System, Marsh Creek State, Pennsylvania State Park. This is the first place I learned how to mountain bike back in like 03, 04. I feel bad because I feel like I should do some trail maintenance up there. I used to. People I rode with had very good etiquette. Every month they would do trail maintenance and make sure they yielded the horseback riders and everything. So that's kind of how I learned. They say turn left here, it's always a little tricky. So we'll take the fire road up to the dam, and then go through the single track that takes us to the boat launch. See how muddy it is. Got my bladder, my Camelback bladder, so just drink as I ride. Go up this way. I normally just go through the trails on the left. Big 3 or 4 mile single track section up there. But like I said, I rode that on Tuesday, and I feel like doing this other section today. It's a dam up here, you can see it. Like a 200-foot wall. Been here since like 1975. Used to be a little village underneath here, but it always flooded. So they just everybody left, got out of Dodge, and they put the dam in. Now it's all a lake. Well, before I was born, it's been a lake. There's a little trail that goes up this way, but I don't know if we're allowed to, mountain bikers are allowed to ride up there. It might just be a walking trail. And you're not allowed to, you can see there's a no trespassing sign right here, so you can't actually go onto the dam. Upwards, upsy daisy. Grass is starting to grow. The big trees, real tall trees, are just starting to bud. It's always a little vegetation that's normally engulfed in the shade from the larger trees once they get their leaves. So the little trees get their leaves first. It's like they got to get the photons or whatever, I can't think of the word, all they can before the taller trees shade them out, so to speak. Still got a lot of air pressure in these tires, but I've been managing. I've had to walk a few sections, rocky sections, whereas if I had lower pressure I'd probably just go over it. But since I'm going on the road too, I do have my little pump with me, so if I have to pump up some more air for the road, I will. Windsurfing, see the lake there. Group of windsurfers. Nice little breeze coming off the lake. And we get through this trail system. Hopefully it won't be too muddy. So far so good. Somebody in a hammock here on the left. I startled them on Tuesday when I rode through. I don't think they were sleeping, but bumping through the trail and startled them. They laughed about it, I laughed about it, so it's all good. So, puddles here. Hopefully you can see the trail and the bike tire, as well as get a view of in front of me. It's always tricky, the camera. Still in gear number 6 out of 10. It's wet. I don't want to jinx it though. So far not too awfully muddy. I think it should be okay so far. Very rooty section. Just avoid the puddles. Go up and over the rocks, because I got the plus tires to do it. A little less picky about my line. This is, that was, give my bike a bath. Probably more of that, plenty more of that where it came from. Just get the hose out if I have to. Plus riding on the pavement though, the mud kind of sheds. Just pretty much wipe down the frame because the mud sheds off the tires. Probably do 8 to 10, 8 to 12 miles today. Could do more if I want. Got enough water, got about 32 ounces of water. Battery can record about an hour and 20 minutes in full HD. In 4K it's probably a little less, but I'm just filming in 1080 60 today. Just me.
Just us.
Huh? Hey. They had their Phillies shirt on. The Phillies won last night. I watched some of the game. So I don't have to walk this. Yep, made it. Just gotta hit it at the right angle. This is like the perfect temperature to ride. Got shorts and a short sleeve shirt on and sweating a little bit, but it's not too bad. April is one of the best months to be riding. April and October, I think, are the best mountain biking months. Maybe September too, if it's cool. Still a wet year, but not as bad as last year. We didn't have a spring here last year. Very cold and rainy through May. It's terrible. This year's been a little better. Gaining elevation.